We have talked about how the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2 is rumored to have a 108 megapixel camera. We have talked about how that ultra thin glass is apparently going to be next generation. We've talked about how the telephoto camera is supposed to be seeing an improvement as well. We've talked a lot about the Z Fold 4, but there's one feature, one software feature that I think that the Z Fold 4 really needs to have. They really need to steal this feature from another foldable, the Xiaomi Mix Fold, and that is desktop mode. Now, I know what you're thinking. Shane, the Z Fold, most Samsung devices, the flagships anyways, have DeX. That is a desktop mode. And that's kind of what I'm talking about, but different. It amazes me how many people don't actually know what Samsung DeX is, so I guess I'll explain this very briefly for those that are uninitiated. Obviously, when you're using your Z Fold, you're going to have a pretty standard Android desktop-like situation. However, if you go into your quick settings here, you're going to see an option right there that says DeX. And if you are to enable that, it's going to search wirelessly for things that can use DeX. And see, now you'll see on mine that it has now spotted my desktop computer. And if I click on Start Now, what's going to happen is on my other desktop, on my other monitor rather, we've got this thing here. We've received a connection request. Let's click on OK. And what's about to load up on this other display here is this. And this is a full desktop environment that is being run by my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. And in this desktop environment, I can open up various applications in a window, and in that window I can move them around. I can resize them if I want to do that. I can open up another application out of a sort of a Chrome OS looking app drawer here. I can take a second app and I can drag it over here to the edge just like in Windows, and I can split screen them like this. I can make one app more transparent than the other. I can check my notifications down here. There's all sorts of cool stuff I can do. I can multitask window here. And there's just a whole host of really cool things that I can do with this. And this is, again, this is being done wirelessly. This is in my hand right here. And all of this is happening over there. This is running it wirelessly over to there. And you can do this on your TV if you want to do that. And then if you're doing that, you can actually then use your Z Fold or your phone of choice, whichever Samsung phone has DeX on it, as a trackpad and a keyboard to move around. In this instance, I'm running it on my PC, so my mouse and keyboard are already just here. I can actually drag and drop files over to DeX, over to my Z Fold in this manner. There's just a lot of really good stuff that you can do here. But there's one thing that you can't do with DeX, and this is what they need to copy from Xiaomi with their Mix Fold, or Mi Fold, Xiaomi Mi Fold. And that is the ability to do this directly on the tablet. On Xiaomi's device, you can run this desktop mode on the device itself, not on an external screen, but actually on that device. And what that would enable you to do is to up your productivity game that extra step. You could bring this thing with you, keep this thing folded up. It's nice and small. Bring with you a keyboard like this that is also nice and small. Add in a mouse that can be made quite small as well. And you've got a full desktop experience that could be easily carried around in a bag, in a pocket, and in a bag or something like that. Easily bring that kind of thing with you. And when I look at a video like this here showing this desktop mode on the Mix device, on the Xiaomi device, I keep saying the name incorrectly, I look at this and I think, this is really good. This is a really smart thing that they've got going on here, and it seems to be working really well. And in this layout here, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? And I don't know why Samsung has not done this. We're about to have the fourth Fold device released, and for some reason, they just don't see fit to do this. And there's literally no reason not to. This 100% could be done. They just haven't done it. And if we go over here, let's resize this. Let's make this thing really small, like about the size of what this would be. And it would still be useful. Like, I'm convinced that this would still be useful. It can definitely scale down to it. And again, when I look at this, when I see this sort of thing, I'm convinced that this would still be useful. Now, is this something that you're going to use all day, every day? No, probably it's not. But would it be a really cool option to have there as well? In particular, considering that, again, they could just turn it on. This wouldn't require any additional work as far as I can imagine. Xiaomi's done it. Why can't Samsung? And then to put the cherry on top, here is a post on the community.samsung.com website where this user here, Nick the Skater, has said that they want DeX on the Fold's inner screen and that this is something that they kind of lay out here. And this post has 75 likes and 33 comments, and they're all people saying, man, this would be something that I would really love to see as well. There's also a thread about this, a rather large thread about this, on the subreddit for the Galaxy Fold. There is a push. People want this. And honestly, it makes a ton of sense to me that Samsung could make this part of Good Lock. If you're not using Good Lock on your Samsung device, on your Galaxy Fold device, you should be. Go to the Galaxy Store and download Good Lock. I've made videos about it in the past. This is something they could literally tick a toggle box in, tick a toggle box. They could literally toggle a box or tick a box in Good Lock to enable DeX on device itself. Test it out that way like they've done on so many other features, and then roll it out wide if it turns out people like it and if it works really well. This doesn't even need to have to be a big thing. They can do it in Good Lock. Samsung, do it. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Do you think this thing would take the Z Fold an extra step over the top like I tend to think that it would? Do sound off in those comments down below. Thank you for making it all the way through today's video because that does help the algorithm out a ton. I will see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.